You're not behind on AI, not even close. Most people using it today are barely using it at all. By the end of this video, you'll understand it better than 90% of them. And if you stay till the end, you'll be in the top 1%. Because here's the truth. There are only two ways this goes. It's either you plus AI or you versus AI. You plus AI gives you back time, money, and leverage. You versus AI gives you fear, anxiety, and that constant feeling that everyone else got a head start you missed. Same technology, completely different life. The difference comes down to 5 skills, and none of them cost a dime. Today, I'm going to walk you through all 5, and after each one, I'll give you a tiny exercise you can do in under 2 minutes. Do the exercises, and you're not catching up anymore. You're ahead. Skill number 1. Ask AI before you Google and before you ask anyone else. Think about what you do right now when you hit a problem. You feel stuck. You search Google and wade through ads and links, fighting for your click. Or you message someone you think of as the expert and wait around for a reply. That reflex is the old world. The new habit is simple. When you have a question, ask AI first. Not sometimes, every single time. Ask it to explain the thing you're confused about. Ask it to challenge your thinking. Ask it to find the weak spots in your plan or the data you're missing. It answers in seconds, it never gets tired of your questions, and there is no such thing as a dumb one. Here's your first exercise. Think of the last question you asked another person, or the last thing you searched for. Open ChatGPT or Claude right now and ask it that exact question. That's it. Once asking AI first becomes your default, you're using AI every single day, and everything else in this video gets easier. But the next skill makes or breaks all of it. Skill number 2, don't believe everything AI says. AI sounds confident, even when it is flat out wrong. It was trained to please you, and it will please you right into a mistake if you let it. It can invent statistics, make up sources, and get details about real companies and real people completely wrong, all while sounding 1000% sure of itself. Ask it about something you know deeply, your own business, your own town, your own field. And sooner or later, you'll watch it state pure fiction with a straight face. That's called a hallucination. And here's the dangerous part. When you know the topic, you catch it instantly. When you don't, it reads exactly like the truth. So here's the habit. When an answer actually matters, verify it. And the easiest free way to verify AI is with more AI, your exercise. Scroll back through your last long conversation with ChatGPT or Claude and find one claim that sounds fishy or a little too good to be true. Now take that claim to 2 other tools. Ask ChatGPT, ask Claude, ask Perplexity, which is built for research. If all 3 converge on the same answer, you can trust it a lot more. If they disagree, you just caught a hallucination before it cost you something. And honestly, you already do this with people. You don't believe everything a confident stranger tells you. Give AI the same healthy skepticism. Skill number 3, give AI the whole story. Most people type 2 words into AI and expect magic. Write post. That's the whole prompt. What topic? What platform? Who's the audience? How long? What style? The AI has no idea, so it guesses. And vague prompts get vague answers, every time. If you hired a person to write that post, you'd brief them. AI needs the same briefing. Here's a simple framework for that briefing. It's called TICA, T-I-C-A. T is the task. What exactly do you want? Write a social media post for LinkedIn. I is information. Give it the background. What's your business? Who's your audience? What's the topic? C is constraints, the rules the output has to follow. Maybe the opening line has to be under 10 words. Maybe there's an audience you're not targeting. Whatever your rules are, say them out loud. And A is my favorite. Ask me clarifying questions. Put that at the end of your prompt and the AI stops guessing. It interviews you. It tells you exactly what it's missing, you fill in the gaps, and the quality of what comes back jumps immediately. Garbage in, garbage out cuts both ways. Quality in, quality out. Your exercise for this one. Type any prompt you want into ChatGPT or Claude and add 1 sentence to the end. What do you need from me to give your best answer? Then watch. It will hand you a list of exactly the context it wants. Give it that context and compare the answer to what you used to get. You will never go back to 2-word prompts. Now, before the last two skills, we have to talk about the mistake that cancels all of this progress. Skill number 4, pick one tool and go deep. There are people paying for 20 different AI subscriptions, barely using any of them, and still feeling behind. Every time they open Instagram, some influencer is hyping a brand new tool, so they sign up for that one too. Another login, another dashboard they'll never learn, and no real progress on the thing that actually matters, using AI to make money, save time, or build leverage. Tool hopping feels like research. It isn't. It's procrastination with a subscription fee. The fix is to pick one primary tool and commit to it for the rest of the year. If you're asking me which one, for most people in 2026, the answer is Claude. It's growing insanely fast and it can handle almost everything you'll throw at it. But honestly, the specific choice matters less than the commitment. Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, pick your player. You can keep a specialty tool on the side for a specific job, but one tool is home base. Think about learning an instrument. You wouldn't learn piano, guitar, and violin at the same time and expect to be good at any of them. Mastery comes from reps in one place. People who have used one tool daily for a year are still discovering new things it can do. That's the depth you're after. Your exercise. Pick your one tool today, say it out loud. Then cancel, or at least stop opening, the ones that were just feeding your FOMO. And now that you've picked your tool, here's the skill that separates the top 1% from everyone else. Skill number 5, let AI do things for you. This is the most important shift in the entire video. Most people use AI as an advice machine. They ask what they should do, and AI writes them a beautiful 100-page plan. And then they go do almost none of it because all the actual work is still sitting on their shoulders. The unlock is connecting AI to the tools you already use, so it stops advising and starts doing. 2 years ago, this barely worked. You'd brainstorm a post with AI, then you'd still have to polish the draft, build the graphic in Canva yourself, log into every platform, and post it all manually. AI was a brainstorming buddy, and you were still the intern. Now you can connect AI directly to your email, your design tools, your calendar, your marketing tools, your CRM. Connected to your inbox, it can read your email, flag what's urgent, and draft your replies. So answering email becomes reviewing email. Connected to your content tools, it can write the captions, generate the visuals, and organize your whole posting plan instead of just describing what you should make. That's the difference between AI that talks and AI that works. And it's exactly how you save 15 hours a week. Here's how to try it free in about 2 minutes. If you picked Claude, go to claude.ai. On the left sidebar, click Customize. You'll see 2 options, Skills and Connectors. Click Connectors. A connector is just permission for Claude to reach into an app you already use. Add your email, Gmail, or Outlook. And for the record, as a safety measure, Claude won't send emails on its own. It reads, it analyzes, it drafts, and you press send, which is exactly the balance you want. AI does the work, you keep the control. Your last exercise. Add that one email connector, then ask Claude to summarize your unread messages and flag anything urgent. One connector, one simple use case. Once you feel what it's like to have AI actually do a chore for you, you will never go back to doing everything by hand. So those are the 5 skills. Ask AI first, verify what it tells you, give it the whole story, pick one tool and go deep, and let AI do real work for you. Notice that not one of them is technical. Nobody's coding. These are habits, and every single one of them is free. You plus AI means more time, more money, and more leverage. And here's the part most people never realize. The gap between you and the people who seem ahead was never talent, and it was never money. It was 5 habits they built before you did. Now you have all 5. If this helped, hit like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments which of the 5 skills you're starting with today. There's a lot more coming on this channel. See you in the next one. And honestly, easy as pie.